Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing this cool tone, smoky, grungy look using the Morphe 39S palette, so if you would like to see that, keep watching. So I already did my skincare off camera, so first I'm going to go in with this Maybelline Master Prime primer. I'm just going to put some of that on my fingers. First I like to dot it on my face. And then I rub whatever is left over on my fingers and rub it all in. So next I'm going to go in with foundation. And today I'm using the Benefit Hello Happy foundation in shade 2. So I'm just going to give that a little shake. And then I like to use this. I work in sections when I use it. So I'll put some on one side of my face. And then I'm just so like that. And then I take my finger and spread it out. And I'm looking down because my mirror is right there. And then I'm going to blend that in using my Real Technique sponge. And I like to blend it over the eye too, like a little eye primer. Don't forget the ears and to bring it down the neck. Forehead. And then whatever is left over from spreading it out on my forehead, bring it down my nose and then on my chin and above my lip, just wherever I need the little extra bit. So I'm gonna go in with concealer, and today I'm using the MAC Studio Fix 24-hour smooth wear concealer. Really like this one. It's nice and pigmented, and you really don't need that much. Usually I do triangles under my eyes, but just gonna do a little bit like that. And then because my foundation is a little bit darker than the rest of my skin, I like to put some like on my jawline, if that's what this is called, a little bit on the chin, and then a little bit on the forehead, and then I'm just gonna blend that out using my same sponge. Okay, so next I'm just going to set my eyelids and my under eyes using my Coty Airspun powder. I already have it shook out into the thing, so And then before I do that, I'm just going to blend out my creases. And lately my left eye has been really watery, so I do one eye at a time. I do the eyelid first, and then I do under the eye next. Okay, so next I'm gonna bake my under eyes and my cheekbones with the same Coty Airspun powder, and I'm just using the same sponge I was using earlier. And I'm doing this because the eyeshadow palette that I'm gonna use, some of the shimmery colors tend to have some fallout, so just so I don't put a glittery color there and then there's glitter all over my face. And then I'll just let that sit. And then also I do this because I find that if I don't do it, my bottom mascara tends to transfer on me. So I'm just going to take a little bit more powder. And then I'm going to take the other side of the sponge. And for my cheekbones. Don't know if you can see that because the lighting's so bad. Just like that. And then sometimes I take the other side and just dab it. Okay, so for eyes today, I'm going to use the Morphe 39S Such a Gem palette. This is what the inside of it looks like. It's so pretty with all the pinks and purple tones. One of my favorite palettes they've come out with. So first, I'm going to start off with this light brown shade right here. I threw out the sheet with all the eyeshadow names on it, so I'll list them down below if I can find them online. So I'm just going to take a little bit of that on a Morphe B79 brush, and I'm going to use it as my transition color in my crease. Good close. Okay, so next I'm going to go in with this mauve gray tone color, and I'm going to take that on the fluffy side of one of the brushes that came in an Anastasia palette that I got. And so I'm just going to take a little bit of that and I'm going to blend it on top of that transition shade. And I'm just slowly going to build the color up to where I want it. So I'm just going to take a little bit more and build it up a little bit more to where I want it to be. And I'm dragging it a little bit onto the outer corner of my eye as well. Just doing the same thing on the other eye. next I'm gonna go in with this bottom color right here. It's a black with shimmer in it, but the shimmer blends out really nicely. So I'm gonna take that on another brush from an Anastasia Beverly Hills palette, and I'm gonna focus on more on the outer corner. So I just took a little bit on the brush. Look at how pigmented that is for just one little tap. And I'm going to focus on mostly on the outer corner and blending it into the crease just a tiny little bit. I'm just doing the same thing on the other eye. And I'm just going to build that color up just a little bit more on each side. Okay, so next I'm going to take the first Anastasia brush and take a little bit more of that mauve-y, purpley color, the purpley gray color, and I'm just going to blend that out even more. And then I'm going to take whatever is left over on the Morphe brush and just blend the whole thing out. And then wherever I need it, I'm going to take the black color and just build it up a little bit more just by patting. Okay, so next I'm going to go in with this gray metallic color right here, and I'm going to use my finger for this, and I'm just going to pat it all over the lid. And I'm going to put it a little bit over that black shade that we initially put down in the outer corner. Okay, I'm just going to build that up just a little bit more using my finger still. Okay, so next on top of that, I'm going to take a little bit of this top corner color, and I'm going to dab that just a little bit over that first metallic gray color we put. This one's not super pigmented, but it gives like a nice extra shimmer. Okay, next I'm gonna go in with this color right here. It's kind of like a bluish shimmery color. I'm gonna take that on my finger again and dab that over the other two colors we've put down. Okay, and next I'm gonna go back in with our blending brushes and just blend out the edges a little bit more. Just make sure they're nice and blown out. Okay, next I'm gonna wipe away that baking powder that's under our eyes and under our cheekbones. And for that I'm gonna use a Bare Minerals Supreme Finisher brush. This is from last holiday season. It's really cute. It's got little stars on it and the handle's like a goldish color. So for that, I just kind of pinch the brush, and any powder brush will work for this, and I just wipe under my eyes away. Next I'm gonna go in with blush, and for blush today I'm gonna use this Buxom Wonderlust blush. This is like a little sample thing I got from Ulta, and I'm gonna use the shade Dolly right here, this more mauve-y, like cooler tone look, because our eyes are more cooler tone. And I'm gonna take that on an e.l.f. Flawless face brush. Okay, so next for highlighter, in the picture I'd originally used the Essence Pure Nude highlighter, but I can't seem to find where I put that, so instead I'm gonna go in with the Becca Shimmering Skin Perfector in Moonstone. It's pretty similar. I would say that the Essence one is just a little bit warmer. And for that, I'm gonna take it first on a Morphe 5110, so I'll use that for like my cheekbones, my forehead, and then for like my nose and my cupid's bow, I'll take it on an e.l.f. crease brush. First I'm gonna pop that onto the tops of my cheekbones. And then I'm just going to take a little bit on the top of my cupid's bow. I don't want too much there because I do have a breakout above my lip and I don't want to highlight that. And then the nose. Okay, next I'm going to do eyebrows, and I'm going to use my Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Wiz in the shade Auburn for this. So first I start off with the spoolie side, and I brush my eyebrows up, and then I take the pencil part and I start on the bottom, and I just start drawing little lines under where I want it to be. And then I brush the hairs down, and then I draw a line on the top. And then I just fill it in using little stroke motions, I guess. And then I brush some of the product up to the front of my brow. And then right here I can see that I need to make it just a little bit thicker right there. And then I just kind of blend it out with the spoolie side. And then I'm just going to do the same on the other side. Okay, so next I'm gonna go in and set my face with my Mario Badescu facial spray with aloe, cucumber, and green tea. It's the one with the green water in it. Personally, I like the scent the best, and I find that it works best for my skin type. And I do this before I do like eyebrow gel and mascara and my false lashes because I don't want to get those wet. So I'm just gonna spray it, and then usually I take a fan and dry my face so it sets faster. Okay, so next I'm gonna curl my lashes and apply mascara, and for that I use a Revlon lash curler, and then for mascara I use the Tarte Gifted Amazonian Clay mascara. Okay, so I just put a little bit of a black pencil liner into the top line just so when I put my false lashes on it won't look weird. And now I'm just going to take a little bit of this e.l.f. liquid liner and I'm going to do a really small line on the top of my lash line. And this is just so because the lashes I'm going to wear, it has a little bit of a thicker band, so it'll help to not look as fake and separated. So I'm just doing a little teensy tiny line right at the top of my lash line. And I wiped off most of the product from the applicator, and so there's not too much. That's good. Okay, so next I'm gonna put on my lashes, and for that I'm using the Kiss, I believe they're called the Kiss Lash Couture in the style Tulle, so I'll throw those on. Okay, so my lashes are on, and now I'm gonna finish up my eyeshadow by smoking out the same 3 dark colors that we used in our crease onto the lower lash line. So first I'll start off with the black shade and then blend that out with the mauve shade, and then blend those two out with the brown shade, and then I'll put a little bit of mascara on the bottom as well. Thank you everyone for watching. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.